it's Demee. I'm here with a new hair tutorial. This week's video is going to be me coloring our blonde Brazilian straight hair. And I just cut it and I did the watercolor and then I just put it in some cute flips like this Cardi B picture that you'll see somewhere around that we'll put in here. But yes, so I'm just going to do the flips and I'm going to do the hair color. So if you'd like to see how I got the hair color, how I did the two little pigtail little thing, the little flips, then keep on watching this video.
Alright guys, let's get started with today's look. So as you can see, I'm using the Queen Nunnie 613 blonde full lace wig. This wig was 22 inches and I cut it to be about 14 to 16 inches. As you can see, the inside, it's a full lace wig, full lace all around the perimeter with 2 combs in the front and back and 2 combs on the side to help you secure it, as well as the elastic band that helps it lay as flat as possible. Here's an up close look of the comb. Alright, and so here it is on our website, queennunniehair.com. If you go to the human hair wigs, it pulls right up in the second row. It's our blonde Brazilian straight 613 blonde wig. She is 150% density, and you can get a full lace 22-inch wig for as low as $300. 150% density, straight, full lace wig. She is beautiful. Just as beautiful on camera as she is in person. Alright, so back to today's look. We are going to start with, of course, the wig that I cut. You can use any kind of comb, and I'm using the Adore Creative Image 142 semi-permanent hair dye in the color Pink Blush. So I'm starting off with some boiling hot water, pouring that into my tub, and then followed by the hair dye. Just make sure you get as much dye out of it as you can. If you want a deeper color, you might want to use 1.5 to 2 bottles of it. I'm just using 1 because I didn't want the color to be, it's going to be pink, but not like super pink. And so I just dipped the wig in there and I am letting it saturate, letting the dye saturate, make sure it hits every spot evenly. And this will take about a few minutes until you get it the color and the saturation of the color that you want it to be. So once you get it that, like I did here, I just take it out and lay it on a towel and let it dry. So here's the next day. It is fully dried. What didn't dry within those 24 hours, I went through and blow dried. And now we're here and we're going to start the look. So I'm brushing it out and then I'm going to section off the hair because I want 2 pigtails, the hair in the back plus the swoop. So I'm going to section it off into 3 or 4 sections. First starting with the 2 pigtails, and then from those 2 pigtails I'll section off the hair for my swoop. And as you can see, you don't need that much hair for the swoop. You want it to be full, but you don't want it to take your pigtails to be too thin either. So make sure that you do it evenly and you should be good. So now I'm just putting my ponytails in place. Starting with that first. And don't worry if the ends of your lace comes up or, you know, they come unglued because you're putting them into these tight ponytails. Once you put it in your ponytail, you can go back and lay those corners of your wig down, like I'm doing right now. Okay, so now with the swoop, I'm just going to go through and flat iron it to get it straight so that it lays as flat as possible. And now I'm just pinning it in place. I just brushed it and got it. You could have the swoop as deep or as shallow as you wanted to. I wanted mine to be pretty deep to kind of touch my brow bone, so I put it in deep and then I pinned it in place. And now I'm going to start on the back of the hair, and I'm just going to go through with the flat iron and flat iron it all out so that it's straight before I start doing the flips. You can see our 613 blonde bundles or wigs, they take really well to dye. I know sometimes when you have blonde wigs and you try to put some dye on it, it comes out really dry, but not ours. Ours is just as, the quality is just as good before you dye it as it is after you dye it. You can dye it many times without there being any problems with this hair. So I really love our bundles and our full lace wig. They're so easy to dye. They take to dye well. Even tinting the lace, it takes to it really well. All right, now that I've brushed it out and flat ironed it so that it's completely straight, I'm going to start flipping it. And what you just want to do is flip it with the curling iron, hold it for a couple of seconds so that it stays in place. You might even want to hairspray it or put some spritz on it just to hold it in place. And go through, do small sections because you don't want it to be too much for your curling iron and you don't want it to get too out of control. And you don't have to go turn your curling iron up that far. You just want it to be a little flip. And go through and spray each section. Hold it until it cools so that it holds that shape and it doesn't fall back down. And it turns out cute. Now onto the pigtails. Go through, brush those out. You can flat iron them if they need to be flat ironed. Or you can just go through and start flipping them out. I am going to flat iron them to make sure that I get it as straight as possible. And the camera cut off on me just as I started to flip that ponytail. But here coming up is the final look. I love this look. When I seen Cardi with it, I was like, I have to remake this and create it for myself and for you guys. So here you go. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you guys so much for watching this Queen Nunnie video. I hope that you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it for you guys. Be sure to like our channel and comment and subscribe on all of our videos and stay up to date by subscribing to our channel and so you can see videos we post every week. But yes, I hope you guys like this. I thought this was cute. I thought it turned out cute. You know, just a little something different, you know. I ain't had no little flips, you know, taking it back to back in the day. But yeah, y'all, this is it. Cute. Oh wait, y'all. So if y'all try this look or you guys try the watercolor hairstyle, be sure to tag us in your videos so we can see, so we can post you on our page so we can see what you girls are doing out there. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.